rocking and rolling. Welcome to episode number 32 of the Getting Hard podcast. I am one of your hosts, Tim, and across from me is sitting the beautiful Jen, trying to fix her mic stand and has no idea how to do it.
No,
No,
you just
actually here.
cranked up. Oh, wait, no. Don't I? What?
You
No.
just got to push up on it. It's really stiff. Yeah, there you go.
Okay. That's too high.
Oh,
Oh, my God.
it's too stiff. You can't have it too stiff.
It's good, I think.
Okay.
I'm going to hit my nose on it.
Well, you can tip the mic too, you know. We're new to mic
There.
stands, folks. Yeah, it's pretty rough. So tonight I have to not bang on the table, but I will. just wait. I'll bang on the table.
You're starting to notice it, aren't you?
Well, no, that's actually what I said to the boy when he was helping me set this up, because I let my son give me a hand, you know, kind of teach him a little bit, and that's what I said. I said I'm gonna end up smashing this table all night, and it's gonna go right through the microphones, and everybody's gonna be pissed. So
Everybody can hear it anyway.
I'll try my best to not.
Now the mic's so close,
But
everybody's going to
the
hear
thing
me
about
sipping
it
my
is,
tea.
it's like it's a wooden table. You even set a coffee cup down. Yeah, exactly. See, I'm sitting here with the headphones on, so I can hear everything.
Yeah.
And so did you guys just now.
I put it down slightly forcefully anyway. Thunk.
Okay, so we won't be keeping our drinks. Well, I won't be keeping my drink on the table. I don't think Jen's gonna put her coffee on the floor. Tea, what the fuck ever. Anyway, so I hope everybody's doing fine. We're doing fine. This is, you know, another week in the world of metal. We got a fun-filled episode for you. That's always bullshit. But anyways, I never know what's going on. I'm completely unprepared. Actually, I'm not. I do have some stuff to talk about. I just don't have it written down.
Well, that's okay.
Yeah. Yeah, we were one of the things I actually remember. Yeah, no, never mind. We'll bring it up after. It's fine. But anyway, so I was trying to think if I listened to anything new this week, and we went down the Zimmer hole.
Oh, gosh.
There was that. Zimmer's hole. Yeah, that's a hole you don't really
That's a big hole.
You don't expect what's coming when you get down that hole. So any of you have not checked out Zimmer's hole, what it is, it's a project with pretty much strapping young lad and then a different vocalist.
That's better.
This is unbelievable. Folks, so I'm going to be taking applications for co-host. My email, well, actually, you can just get me on my Insta. just fire me a DM.
We don't
there
use these stands very often, so.
You know, if you're good with electronics and stuff and microphones. But anyway, yeah, so Zimmer's Hole is a very different band. They're wild. Like that's what I said. I said the quality of the music is so fucking good. It's off-putting.
Yeah, it was.
Because they're brutal and they can hit all kinds of crazy beats. Because Gene Hoglan's a machine.
The brain cannot comprehend.
Gene Hoglan.
Hoglan?
I don't know how you say his name.
Happy birthday, Gene.
Is it his birthday today?
It's either today or yesterday, which
Oh.
would be 2 days from now.
Well,
It'd
if
be
you guys
Wednesday or
listening,
Tuesday.
if you guys, yeah, it's. If you guys are listening to it, it's already happened.
Yeah, 2 or 3 days ago.
Yeah, exactly. It's already passed. But anyway, so happy birthday, Gene, belated. But yeah, I don't know how old he is. Did you see that?
He's old.
No, he's not old.
Ish.
don't
I
think
didn't
he's-
catch how old he is. I don't know that any of the
I
posts
suppose,
actually
yeah, he
said.
probably is. I was gonna say he was like around our age, but he can't be, because Fear Factory was like huge when I was a kid.
Yeah,
Yeah, and he's always been in Fear Factory, I believe.
I think
As far
so.
as I know, I think he's like, I know he's like strapping young lads only.
I don't know that he's always been in Fear
Drummer.
Factory or if he's come and gone from Fear Factory.
Maybe.
He's not in Fear Factory now, I don't think.
Oh, well, then maybe that's the case. He's done work with so many different people.
I forgot a crucial part of this.
What?
You continue on.
Oh, well, continue on with what? Oh, God. What is she doing? She's running off. She better not come back with incense. Are you fucking kidding me?
My lips full.
Oh, my God. So, folks, I want to talk about one of my pet peeves, and that is people who call lip balm Lipsol. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's right.
Nivea, fine,
That's
whatever.
right. Mm-hmm.
It smells like watermelons. Puts a
Mm-hmm.
nice pinkish hue to my lips.
It's, yeah. It does look nice. I'll give it that.
Does it?
Yeah, you can see it. It's visible.
Doesn't dye the outside of my lip like the other stuff.
No.
Anyway, enough
But
of that.
anyway, so yeah. Anybody else? Any other birthdays in the metal world?
Not that I
can think of?
noticed. Doesn't mean it's...
Maybe that's something I'll have to start looking up. You can wish these dumb motherfuckers and dumb rich motherfuckers some happy birthdays. All the famous metalheads out there.
I
We
did
love
see
you.
that. Off birthday topic, I did say Iron Maiden's out on tour now.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Wasn't it? Didn't he? Sorry, Iron Maiden. How am I forgetting the singer for Iron Maiden?
Bruce Dickinson.
Anyway, didn't he say that like Iron Maiden was never going to end?
It seems that way.
But no, I think he like intends on replacing himself, and then each member getting replaced, and it's just continuing on for like an eternity. Yeah, I swear to God, I think that's like his whole thing. Like, I'm pretty sure that was the band.
I'm a huge Iron...
The other band that would fit the same description, I'd have to say, would be Megadeth. They're both very corporate. Like, I mean, Kiss can kiss my ass, but they're like that as well. Except they're not like on the same level.
Well, so's Twisted Sister now.
Twisted Sister.
I mean, Dee had the whole... Well, Dee Snider, I guess. He had the whole television show about him and his family.
Yeah, I know, but...
That's selling out a little.
It is, I suppose, yeah. I
still
guess
think
all
he's
of it's... Any TV shit is fucking selling out anyways. If you're on some fake-ass bullshit, I don't have respect for any of that.
Gene's really sold out, though.
How so?
Simmons?
Oh, sorry, I thought you meant Hoagland.
No.
I was like, what? The fuck
No.
are you talking about?
Simmons.
Sold out what? You just going out buying Gene Hoagland lunchboxes and fucking t-shirts?
No, but you are buying Gene Simmons lunchboxes and panties and everything else.
It's true. I have a pair of Gene Simmons panties.
We gotta do something about this chair. This
And his face is right on the cock part. Anyways.
not men's panties.
Well, whatever. No need
Well,
to
I suppose
be
they
picky.
could be.
No need to be picky, is there really?
No.
Panties are panties, aren't they? Anyway. So, what else we got?
Nickelback.
I think. Oh, God. Don't make me.
We have to.
All right. Well, folks, I'm going to have to do some producing here because this is going to be an internet adventure. I hope you are ready for this because, yeah, it's...
What do you mean it's going to be an internet adventure?
Because I'm going to be I'm going to need the internets. So you go ahead and start.
I have nothing to say other than the rumor is they're going somewhat pseudo-metal.
Yeah, so, and some of you may have heard the chatter or heard the little stupid
And the little
clip.
tidbit, yeah.
The stupid clip. So I'll give you what my opinion is on it if you want that. Which you don't, but fuck you. Here it is anyway. Oh, there, I just set my phone on the table. So you all heard that too. This is insane. We're going to have to get like rubber suspender things for our microphones. It's going to, yeah. It's
Or we just put everything else on rubber suspenders.
Or liquid nitrogen. Like the nitroglycerin holder in Indiana Jones. Do you remember in the truck? It like floats on rubber bands.
No,
I don't think that's
remember,
really how they do it. But anyhow, so here's my opinion. First of all, Nickelback's always kind of been a crossover band. Don't you agree?
Agreed.
I think they kind of have. And when I say crossover band, by the way, that doesn't mean they're a metal band. It means they're a rock band, but they can
dabble.
They kind of get it a little bit. And so there's that. There's also the fact that, taken out of context, okay, and I'm a musician, so you're hearing this from an actual musician. Not a good one, but I mean, I'm a musician.
Well, so am I.
Yeah, but
Just
you're
of a different
good
scope.
one. You're a good one. Anyway, so taken out of context, those fucking 6 beats that you hear mean absolutely
Oh, I know.
dick all.
I know.
They really do. No, I'm not even kidding. Like, that could be a Sheryl Crow song for all I fucking know.
And let's be honest, Nickelback's put some slightly heavy stuff on all of their albums, really.
Exactly.
So
They kind of know how to make heavy rock already. They, in fact, kind of did it before bands like 3 Days Grace jumped in and started doing it. Bands like, what's the other one? Theory of a Dead Man.
Ugh.
Like, they kind of all
Theory of a
jumped
Nickelback?
in. They kind of all jumped in at the same or slightly after to take over that genre that Nickelback had sort of created,
well, except
or whatever.
like Chad Kroeger produced Theory of a Dead
Yeah,
Man.
no, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything.
Hence why they call them
Produce
Theory of a
them, produce
Nickelback.
them. If I produced a band and they sounded like me, I wouldn't produce them anymore. And I feel like,
Well, I don't think Theory of a Dead Man exists anymore.
yeah, I don't know.
Anyway,
I mean,
I learned
Santa Monica was the last thing I heard them release.
what was it?
I think it's Santa Monica.
That wasn't a
Anyway.
Nickelback song?
No, it was
See?
Theory of a Dead Man.
Even the singer sounded the same. Anyway.
So anyhow, the point. Sorry, we're talking about rock here, but the point of it is that, I just really think it fucking doesn't mean anything. It means that you're gonna hear potentially, and I will say this, because not to be hating on all rock, I don't. Their first album, I think it was their first album, The State. I can't confirm that 100%.
Is that the one with the car on it?
I don't know. It's yellow or something. I don't know.
Because the purpley, bluish, pinkish one with the car on it was their second album,
Sort
I
of
believe.
forgetting, but the point of it is that album was awesome. It was unique. It was new. They didn't have sound like another band at all.
Their first 2 albums were good.
Yeah, but the second album was their ramp
Their
into
breakout, yeah.
But it was their ramp into becoming the mainstream band that they are. And honestly, they're one of those bands that everybody just loves to hate them.
Which,
if
what
you
did
said
we
they were
learn?
a shitty band, you're just simply a liar, because they're not. They're all professional musicians.
What did we learn in this journey after checking out all this Nickelback stuff? People naysay and hate on them, and they sold out stadium after stadium after stadium.
It's hilarious. That's like, really? There's probably people who literally, I guarantee, were at those shows that were hating on them. And I'm guilty
and not
of
telling their
hating on
friends
them.
they went to the show.
I'm guilty of hating on them because, like I said, they're the Canadian band that everybody loves to hate.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what it
They're
comes
one of the
down
biggest
to.
bands
It's
to
like,
come out of Canada, though.
they are. They're one of the biggest acts to come out of the country. Anyway, so I've pretty much said all I have to say is I think you're just going to see a normal Nickelback album. The best I can hope for them is they can get close to that thing they had going on with The State, which is hard to go back to your raw sound. It is possible. I have heard another band do it. A band who I love and who just did it.
Who?
In Flames.
Oh, nice segue.
So, fuck Nickelback. Let's talk about a metal band. So yeah, it was you that showed it to me. I get this text on my phone. I look and it's like just a Spotify link, and you can never see what the hell they are because it's like Spotify / blah blah blah, like 9,000 characters. So I click the link, it takes me to In Flames. I'm like, oh great. Did they re-record another one of their fucking songs? No, they didn't. They released a song
2
that I like more than I've liked a song in 4 or 5 albums. And that might not mean anything to you if you don't understand how much of a fan I was of the band. But that's pretty much where I'm at with that.
The first 2 songs they have released are hard as fuck and nothing like the garbage they've put out the last few years.
Yeah, and another thing, not everything they released was hard as fuck. It doesn't all have to be.
No.
But what I want to see is their like they had this versatility of being able to put an album out that had brutal death metal, which is what they are. They're a death metal band. And then also be able to really hit that melodic side. One of the albums that always comes to mind is, I think it's Come Clarity. That album has got some of the prettiest sounding singing type style music, nice, clean, and also some wildly awesome heavy stuff.
That's how I feel about Sounds of the Playground. I know you're not a huge fan of that album.
Yeah, I'm not really. That was one of actually the first ones that no. There was an album before that, wasn't there? That I didn't like.
Yeah. Those two albums I did like. But then any album after Sounds of the Playground, I have no use for. Because they'd have one hard as fuck song, and then the rest was all kind of whiny, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, well, and never lost any respect for them as an actual band. And I also wasn't an idiot like a lot of people apparently are, and trolled the fucking shit out of them. I don't know what the hell's up with that. Like, I guess, I don't know if it's a different generation than me and you.
Well, is
that what it is? Because I don't understand this whole thing where people are sitting there, I guess, on their phones or maybe on their computers and just setting out to start a fight with somebody on the internet, not face to face. For what reason? None.
Yeah.
It's like some sort of it makes them feel powerful in some sort of way, I guess.
It's
like
really bad now, too, because it's just everywhere.
But it gives them like some sort of a serotonin release or whatever. I don't know what the fuck it is. Like, I actually, I don't get it.
COVID made it worse.
I've always lived by the thing that my mom said. You don't got anything good to say, shut the fuck up. No.
Your mom didn't say that.
No, that sounds more like something that I would say.
Personally, so listen, In Flames, when they changed their style to whatever the heck they changed their style to, they put out an actual release to their fans saying, we're moving away from that for a little bit. We just want to try some new things. You can like it or you cannot. It's for us. This is what we're doing. To me, they needed to basically find themselves and get back to what they loved. Yeah. But they just took a really long time to do that and too many albums.
Yeah. But you know what? Something about the world of metal is it's constantly changing. Mm-hmm. The faces in the world of metal are always changing. There's always going to be young people. So if you think about it, to somebody, they're a brand new band.
Yep.
To somebody like 20, 30 years, younger than us, they're a brand new band. And I guess there's that. They have that to work on. I've always kind of liked that about metal, which I find like rock music didn't have that. It's ever evolving, and you get like a new rock band. The old artists typically, or the old fans, typically don't like the new rock bands.
No.
Now I guess maybe metal's like that for some people, but I find a lot of people, if a new metal band comes out, and it's the style of music you like, the one of 4,000 fucking metal subgenres that you like.
That's what I find.
You'll listen to it.
People tend to gravitate to a genre, and then they'll be accepting of everything in that.
Exactly. Like, it doesn't matter if it came out yesterday or 50 years ago, right? The band. If you like the bands, you like the bands. Yeah. Period. That's all there is to it. If you hate deathcore, it's not going to matter how good the fucking band is. I learned this. If you're a deathcore hater, which I know there's got to be one of our 3 listeners that's a deathcore. No, I'm just joking. One out of our very small handful of listeners, which we love you all, by the way, who is a deathcore hater. And I guarantee that if you heard a deathcore band, it wouldn't matter how fucking good they were. You would not like them. Like Carnifex.
That's not true. I can prove that wrong because I'm not a very big fan of deathcore, but I love Carnifex.
Yeah.
And I love an Elnathrak, whatever they fit into.
That's not deathcore.
What are they?
Amazing. Is that what they're amazing? I love that band so much.
I do too, and it's weird because it's not my style.
They're like one of my guaranteed my top 10 metal bands of all time. For sure.
I still go back to their cover of Power Slave. It like moved me.
I don't believe they fall into deathcore. I suppose I could Jamie this up and figure it out.
You could what?
You know, it was a Rogan joke. Jamie.
Oh.
Look that up. Look that up, Jamie. Right now I'm being our Jamie. Except Rogan has like 1 million viewers and we have 1.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
Hi, Matt.
That's awesome. He might as well just come on the show sometime, bud. Just saying. Anyways, here, let's look this up. What was I doing?
Oh, crap.
What was I just looking up?
An illness rag.
There we go. We both just had brain farts at the same time.
I'm tired.
That's anal, but with 2 A's.
Yeah. And Nathrak with a K somewhere.
Here it is. It's all coming up. N-A-T-H.
R-A-K?
R-A-K-H.
Oh.
There's an H at the end. It's anal, Nathrak.
It's Klingon.
I had a pretty good conversation with my daughter the other day about how her name is not Nora. Anyways. So they're considered black metal, grindcore, death metal, and industrial. Which I can see all of those in them. Every single one of those genres I can see in there.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. Anyways, whatever they are, they're incredible. And I've seen them play live in a tiny little bar in Halifax, and it was one of the most unforgettable shows I've ever been to.
You saw them play?
At Gus's Pub.
Who was the band that didn't get into Canada?
Oh, that was a big show. That was actually that was a Children of Bodom concert. And that was Obscura.
Oh, okay.
They had some issue with their merch.
Right.
Or something, and they couldn't get I forget what it was now. They had to pay duty.
Something about duty, yeah.
It was some bullshit because they were coming from the U.S. up. Anyway, it sucked because I really would have loved to see Obscura. Incredible fucking tech death.
You saw Bodom?
Yeah. Oh, fuck, did I ever. I saw Alexi up there like fucking...
Where?
5 feet away from me. The Forum. Halifax Forum.
The Forum?
Hell
wow.
Yeah. Like literally 5 feet away from me was Alexi Low. How do you... Anyways, Alexi.
Yeah.
I'm not going to try to massacre his last name.
No.
You will be missed. You are one of the metalist motherfuckers ever.
Yeah, I've always really liked Bodom.
Oh, yeah, man. Bodom After Midnight? Oh, that shit was killer.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Leho?
Yeah. Leho, something like that. Anyway. Either way. Yeah, I saw Bodom. Saw an Obscura was supposed to be there, and they didn't make it, and I saw Septic Flesh. And that was fucking wild.
I don't know anything about them.
They sound like their name sounds. Kind of like Anal Nathrak. You're like, okay, you sound like a bunch of Klingons fucking...
It's funny because with the guy from... I don't know their names. Anyway, he just brutal band, but he has a gorgeous singing voice. Oh,
the guy from Anal Nathrak?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he's an incredible vocalist. His cover of fucking Power Slave is wild. Like, that actually creeps my kids out.
Yeah.
That's how... It's the first metal song I've ever played that my kids were like, okay, this scares me, Dad.
It's because of all the demonic sounds in behind. There's a whole lot of...
screaming,
death and dying and torture.
Exactly. Yep. For sure. But anyway, so... Yeah, I forget what we were getting at, but...
We're talking about In Flames.
Yeah, so... In Flames has yet again come back into my life. They never really left because I'm
pretty excited about it, actually.
They've been getting Spotify play money from me for years on all their old shit anyway.
Yeah.
But if they want to release new shit, give her. But it's going to take a lot for you to top Fiend. Because that song is what I'm talking about. You need... Well, whatever. Just do what you're doing. Anders, do it. And Bjorn. And I don't know who your new drummer is.
I think they actually have new members.
Well, Daniel's not in the band anymore.
Yeah.
I know Bjorn and Anders are in it.
Yes, but I think they've replaced a few people.
The bassist is probably still in the band. I can find out right now. Might as well. Sitting here with my little digital producer in my hand. This is really good radio, isn't it? Sitting on your phone, clickety clacking. Anyways, yeah. So In Flames, current lineup is Anders, Bjorn, Jesper. Yeah. So Chris Broderick and okay, I think I gotta look in here to see the full list. Why is there 6 guys in the band right now? Oh. So we got Bjorn, Anders. Oh my. Nicholas Englund is on hiatus. Which that might not be a bad thing, I guess. It just sounds so bad. It's like hiatus is like he's running from the cops. That's what I always think about it. Like, anyways.
Hiatus is usually some personal
Bryce,
time.
Paul, Tanner, Wayne, and Chris Broderick. So the OG, they've had a lot of past members, which I knew that anyways because Anders Iwers was their original vocalist.
Did you listen to them with the original vocalist?
Yeah. I don't think they released very many songs with the original vocalist. I don't think there was like a full album.
I can't imagine that band being that band without who they have now.
Well, no, it's not the same. It really isn't. I mean, that happens to a lot of bands.
Yeah.
Honestly. Funny though, I just heard, speaking of Swedish death metal, I think they're Swedish. Anyways, just heard At the Gates do a live show. I think it was actually, I'm pretty sure it was at the show that the people we know went to in Vegas. Called
Psycho Vegas.
Psycho Vegas?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was there somewhere or whatever. At the Gates, sounding exactly the fucking same as they did 20 goddamn years ago. That's number one. Or more years ago. Number 2.
They've been around that long?
Oh, fuck yeah. They've been around since early to mid 90s, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay.
Maybe late 90s, but I'm pretty sure, yeah. Anyway, second thing, the mosh pit was a goddamn swimming pool, and I've never seen it before in my life. It was fucking wild.
I told you that.
You told me that?
Yes.
I need to...
So they had the show, and then they had the after party.
Okay.
Which was in a swimming pool.
Okay, well, this was at the gates going, screaming, everybody mosh, and then it's just people running through the swimming pool.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it was the craziest thing I ever seen in my life. I was like, this is fucking amazing. Also, though, dangerous as shit.
Oh, yeah.
But I guess they must have people watching. They have some sort of security.
Well, and
people.
That show, as amazing as it looked, because I mean, look who was there.
Well, the list is. We can't sit here. It would be a whole podcast for us to just list the fucking people. You mean King Diamond?
Uh-huh.
I know King Diamond was there. Fucking Carcass.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Do you know what I would give to go see Carcass? Holy shit.
Anyway, every single part of that weekend you have to pay separately for. We looked into that, remember? So each after party, each night, you have to pay separately to get in.
Really?
Yeah. It's it's Vegas. They make money.
That's true. It's a huge money grab.
Plus, they're bringing in massive bands. That was a massive show.
You don't go. I think you have to go to Vegas knowing that anyway.
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty sure you have to just pretty much walk in there and be like, this is going to cost me everything. It's probably... Oh, we're going to pause for a sec here. But yeah, so the circle pool seems like it'd be a little dangerous to me.
Yeah.
But anyway, be pretty fun to go down to that if you had like $40,000 to spend per person.
Yeah. You win that lottery, would you?
They say you got to be in it to win it. And I'm not really big on gambling.
No, I know.
It's not my favorite thing to do.
Most people buy lottery tickets like for 40 years, and if they win.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's nuts. Like I understand how people could get addicted to gambling, but at the same time, and I'm not trying to diminish anybody who's listening who has that addiction. I mean, I understand it's a huge thing. So I can understand how somebody could become addicted to it, but myself, only thing I can ever think about is the money's getting spent on nothing.
Yeah.
And it's like I've heard people before say, "Oh, it must be a mentality thing that comes with it." But I've heard people say like, "Oh, I'm up whatever, $5,000 or something." It's like,
yeah.
But wait a minute now. You won $5,000. How much did you spend to get $5,000? And they're like, well, it started with you whatever. You won $2,000, and then you spent $1,000. Then I won $3,000. Oh, then you spent $3,000.
When I was in Ontario, I had a little problem with crossword scratch tickets.
Yeah.
Because I had a 7-ticket winning streak.
Oh, so you just couldn't stop.
So I couldn't stop, but then I started, yeah.
That's how they hook you.
I think I won like $150 on one of them.
Yeah, that happened to me with like years ago with whatever they are. They're like the set for life type ones where you get $25 million over 20 years.
Yeah, it's like,
something like that. I can't remember how it is now, but anyway, I remember I won like 5 times in a row on those. It was a big.
Isn't it like $2,500 a month for the rest of your life type of deal for 30 years or something?
That. Yeah. It worked out to a lot of money.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, so with the way inflation's going now, those are.
Something dropped. Oh, did it? You got those pants with those pockets.
Just a lighter. These pants got no pockets or garbage. But yeah, anyway. They're, I forget what I was even saying.
Just lottery.
But yeah, I won like 5 of them in a row. But yeah, I can't bring myself to gamble. It's weird.
Yeah, I hear ya. I wish we could win the lottery, but...
Yeah. What else we got to talk about?
The unfortunate topic.
Oh, yeah.
Because we haven't addressed it. We've been back for a while. We haven't talked about it.
How sad we were because this happened. But at the time that it happened, we weren't doing pods. So now that we are, as I'm sure most of you probably know, anybody who's a fan for sure would know, Trevor Strnad, I think I'm saying his name right, passed away. The date, I can't give you the date because I don't have it in front of me. But yeah, we were pretty smashed up about that one because he's, first of all, the front man of one of my favorite bands of all time. One of the main reasons that I even started playing in metal bands was because of that band particularly.
And the name of your band.
Yeah. Yeah, that was partially coincidental as well, but it worked out. But anyway, so yeah, no, it sucked. I have like a video of a cameo from him from a year ago.
2 years ago now, I think.
Was it 2 years ago?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think we did an episode where we talked about their Christmas special because we bought tickets to the Christmas special.
Yep, and their album release when they did Verminous.
Yeah.
Verminous came out. We were talking about that. Yeah. So anyway, our hearts go out to his family and his friends and his band.
Yeah, Brandon.
I know that they've been through some members, but I also know that they're a pretty tight-knit organization for sure. So
Brandon Ellis, their guitar player, who's fairly new, is not doing so great with it all.
No, I mean it's hard when you're friends with somebody and you lose them like that. So
and anyway. the outpouring of love that came in after that.
Oh yeah, it's wild.
Everywhere.
Still, I mean, they did a farewell show, I think, for him or something.
It makes you wish that all that outpouring of love would have come in before things went wrong.
Yeah, but you can't really expect that, though.
I know.
You could say the same about situations where it was other things that happened. Like, you know what I mean? You could say that. You could say that about Charlie Sheen.
Yeah,
but why didn't the outpouring of love come in before he pretty much ruined his life? When it turns out he actually didn't, and he's fine now.
But there's a difference, though. Everybody's known about Trevor's mental state for years.
Yeah.
And years.
Yeah. But anyhow, so we're very sorry that happened, and I always in my life had looked forward to many years of listening to him do his insanely theatrical vocals.
And his hilarity. His kindness to everybody.
Yeah. And his love for the holidays. And, I mean, their Christmas special was incredible. It was one of the funniest things I ever watched on a TV screen. I mean, I'm serious. It was pretty amazing.
We're so lucky it glitched out at the end because our kids were watching it with us.
Oh, yeah, that's right. There's a lot of penis in it. There's a lot of Trevor's penis.
Oh, my.
But anyway, yeah, that was definitely a moment I'll never forget. And another thing is I have a photo with him.
You do, yeah.
I have a photo with him, and I mean, he is just soaking me. His sweat is just dripping on me. But, I mean, it was the most incredible thing ever. I saw him at the Seahorse in Halifax, and I saw them. God, it was a fucking amazing show. That bar was so full you couldn't even move. But he owned a room.
Yeah.
He would just, the way he fronted that band was incredible. So anyway, before I start getting all teary-eyed here, I just wanted to say that's it. We feel bad about what happened, and he will be missed.
Definitely.
For sure. So, what's new on the metal list? So, oh, that's right. I almost forgot. Fuck. So, first things first, people. I got Kofi. Coffee. I don't know.
Ko-Fi. It depends on who you listen to.
Who you ask. So, anyway, I want to state this right away. Before anything, I don't want any of you to get mad at me. I don't want to make people mad.
Tim's just looking for money.
I just don't want to get people upset, okay? That's all it is. Anyway, so I started this Ko-Fi account. First and foremost, our podcast is free. Our podcast is always going to be free. And there's always going to be good content for free. Always. But maybe at some point we will make content that's not free.
Have you sitting here burping every 5 seconds?
I know, it's hilarious. It could be worse. It could be like, I listen to several podcasts where they fart into the microphone whenever they get one going. They'll like literally pull the leg up and fart. And I mean, nobody really wants to hear that.
Nope.
I don't. Anyway, so yeah. So I started this account. I think it's $3 to buy us a Ko-Fi.
I hate the name.
I haven't really set up. I know, I fucking do. I'm just going to start calling it coffee.
Just call it coffee.
You know what? I'm going to call it fucking coffee, people. And you know what? All of our listeners, which you have no names yet, at some point, I'm going to give you guys names. Don't expect to like the names we give you. But there will be a name for our listeners.
Oh, as a whole, not individually.
As a whole, yeah. No, we're not going to call each one individually.
Okay,
you are Charlie. But my name is John. Nope, you're fucking Charlie now, bud. So get after it. Anyways, so yeah. Anyway, so we started it. If you want to go buy us a coffee, go buy us a coffee. I can tell you this: it's going to go towards good things. We're going to always try to make improvements on the pod and keep adding in new things. We want to eventually have our own website, which probably we can do soon, I would assume.
Yeah.
It's pretty cheap to have a website. It's not a money thing. It's more of a, how do I make a website?
Yeah. We're from the GeoCities age.
Yeah, I don't know how to make a website. Does any of you listeners out there know how to make a website? Why don't you DM me?
If GeoCities was still around, we'd totally be on it.
On Twitter, DM me. Can you put how to make a website in 250 characters, I don't know if you can or not. But if you can, that would be just swell. Anyway, so yeah, it's there. I'm gonna post some shit on it. There's nothing on it right now. So when you go there, just don't go there right the moment because I'll look like just go or whatever. You know what? Make your own decisions.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, so make your own decisions about that. But if you want to buy us a coffee, please. I love coffee. Oat. No, not oat. We're not done yet.
Not oats.
All right then. So
you got some shows to plug.
Oh yeah, that's right. We do have some shows. Oh, they're on my phone. Okay. I'm back on the production machine. So
you talk about replacing me because I went to get my Lipsol.
Yeah. So,
I'm holding this shit together.
I brought that up pretty good. Now my back hurts, Jen. From what? From carrying this show. Oh, I think I just distorted my mic there. Sorry, people. Anyway, so yeah, we got 4 shows I can plug for you. All of them very exciting. I wish I could go to each one of these, which time-wise, I could definitely go to each one of them because they're all on separate days. But so September 8th at Gus's Pub, we have, which I think is a Thursday, we got Black Snow, Electric Mistress, and Arboreal Mist, which check those guys out. They're fucking awesome. We saw them at Merciless.
We didn't see them.
Oh, we didn't see them at Merciless.
No, they
were...
I've
seen all the videos.
Yeah.
That's what it is. I feel like I saw them, but
I
anyways,
know.
they put on a fantastic show. They had, they had quite a light show up there on stage and everything. It was nice. So yeah, check that out. Next on the why did you fucking look? I'm gonna throw this phone. September 9th at September 9th at Monty's in Dartmouth. We got Only Vultures Left, Hog Tooth, and Electric Funeral. Holy fuck, you want to check those guys out?
I would love to be at that show.
That's a 50-year Sabbath celebration. 50 years of Sabbath. Yeah, I would really like to be able to go to that. Electric Funeral is awesome. We did see them play. They closed the night out Saturday, didn't they?
Yeah.
No.
I think yes.
Not technically.
Yes.
They closed the night. They closed the night out for us anyway. Let's put it that way. So one way or the other, Electric Funeral is wild. So definitely, if you can, go check those guys out at Monty's. Also, Hogtooth and Only Vultures Left, both great bands. I like them both. September 18th. Oh, the Return of Sacrifice to Halifax. Apparently, it's been 32 years since they were here. Opening for those guys is going to be Novichok Heroes Last Rite and Ritual Warfare. Those guys, that's going to be a brutal show. Let me tell you right now. You're going to want to hit that. That's at the Marquee Ballroom. And September 24th at Gus's Pub, we got Turbo, Orchid's Curse, Hell Nova, and Ancient Thrones. Fucking Hell Nova is wild. Turbo, Orchid's Curse, and Ancient Thrones are fucking all turbo-ass bands. Well, actually, only one of them really is, but they're all awesome. Get there. Check it the fuck out. Gus's Pub's amazing. That's all I got for shows for this week.
If we missed you, so sorry.
Yeah, if we missed your show. Also, if I see shows, like if I miss them on the thing, I usually try to share them through our social shit. So, like, if you're in a band and you're listening and you're not following us, do it. Because if we see that you're in like a metal band and you want to be a part of the whole thing, we'll follow you, and then no problems. We'll share your shows and stuff. You know, we try to. I mean, whatever. I don't give a fuck. I'll share your show in L.A., but I mostly mean like maritime provinces. Like I said, if you got a show elsewhere, what are you looking at me like that for?
You're rambling a little.
No, I'm serious. That's what I mean. Like I said, if you have a show in Los Angeles, I will share it on our page. I couldn't give a shit less. I just can't make it to that show, nor can I guarantee any of my friends will want to go to it.
But you worded it as, I'll share it in LA.
Oh, okay. Whatever. You know what? It's late. I need sleep.
I know. I hear that.
I think we're probably going to wrap this up.
30-second news flash? None of that tonight?
I don't have one because I looked through the news and nothing stood out. Oh, there was one thing. Anthrax apparently has to cancel a bunch of dates.
Uh-oh. Why?
Because they fucking can't afford to go. It's fucked, I guess. Like the way everything is right now.
Or is it because they don't have a drummer?
No, it's not. It's literally it was financial bullshit.
Really?
Not like I'm not saying that they're like failing, but they're a huge band, and I guarantee they're not going to go on an endeavor that they're going to lose money on.
Oh,
and
I see.
That's
Like they
what
weren't
it
selling
is.
tickets or something.
I don't think it was that. I think it was fuel costs.
Really?
Because like shit is just so fucking expensive to go anywhere now.
Yeah, I don't think fuel's coming down in the States like it is here.
No, it's coming down slightly here. Like it's what? It's
$1.63.
Yeah, it's probably 25% cheaper now than it was at the beginning of the summer.
Yeah.
But anyway. So yeah, that's pretty much all I got. You want to plug your social shit? And we can wrap this up.
You're going to ask me that every time?
You're never going to do it because you're going to have to smarten the fuck up and get it straightened out.
Anybody who wants to find me can find me through your social shit, which you're going to plug.
No, that's not how it works.
I have to change my name on my social shit then.
Okay.
Nobody wants to put in my entire name.
All right. Can I change it to something?
No.
Yeah.
What would you change it to?
She's wise to me.
What would you change it to?
I don't know. Something.
Something offensive.
Getting hard metal whore. That's probably what I would make.
Tits McGee, since that's your thing.
That's taken.
We had an episode.
Well, we had an episode called Metal. Yeah. I was just being dumb. Because that's what we do here at Getting Hard. We just be dumb. So, anyways, if you listened and you made it to the end of this, I'm sorry. Also, thank you. Thank you so much for your support, and thank you for listening. And we will see you next week, and we will have some brand new ass shit for you to listen to. So, have fun, be metal, and get fucking lost, asshole. I'm out.
Turn it off.